Dude, what the frick is up with these bots? They're so freaking noob. Why does this not work? Dude, yeah, I put back. Wait, do you think it's because too many people are using No, that's not. That's not a reason. I was gonna be like, what if too many people are using Christmas as a thing? Maybe I tried changing the thing. What if I change it to like... Gah. Okay, what about... What is this? This stupid... This stupid chunk is... Why... Yeah, I guess you just pin it or something. Break this stupid command. I'm taking the command out. I'm gonna put a smiley face instead. Thanks for gifting 5 subs, Mr. Gray. Thank you. And thanks for... Someone else gifted subs earlier. Thanks for gifting 2 subs, Anonymous. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm really sleepy for some reason. I was like, fine. I had a weird dream. Maybe that's why. I had a dream. I was at the airport and I was trying to fly to Korea and Guma Yushi was next to me and he was trying to check in the machine and he kept getting rejected or something. And I was like, what? And he just had to stand on the side and he was just like, And then, I don't know, there's like a giant essay on mine. I was like, what? And I started getting stressed out and I kept hearing a repetitive noise IRL and then I woke up. Yeah, that was my dream. My most recent dream of where I woke up. My dream didn't let you go to the toilet, thankfully. Wait, is it true if you poop or pee in your dreams, do you defecate or pee in real life? I've never had that happen, so... Like, what if you dream about having explosive diarrhea and you wake up and it's just... a war zone when you wake up? Greetings! I've never... I don't know. Happy holidays! Merry Christmas, everyone! It's coming! It's the brown note. I was watching Dad watch top 10 movie clips yesterday. Fire. One. What if I do this? Thanks for gifting 5 subs. Vital content. Thank you guys for the sub. Please make sure to say thank you. Sorry if my desk is a little messy. I didn't move all of my makeup. Yeah, because I'm lazy. And then my Pikachu's fell and everything. The lace, is it festive? I don't know. I just had it laying around and I don't know. I wanted to cover my arms. What is this Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong thing. I was like, what is happening? Is Haru sick? No, he just had a little accident because I don't know if Binu went upstairs earlier today and made him angry or like upset. But I had to clean before. That's why I had to clean thoroughly because it's stinky. It smells, girl. So it's all Beanie's fault. I mean, it could have been one of the cats. I kind of heard them arguing when I was like half asleep. I heard, "Meow," and I was like, oh, the boys are fighting. How's your guys' Christmas? How's your guys' Christmas? You guys have a good Christmas, good holiday. Maybe you don't celebrate Christmas, so maybe it's just another day. Normal. Great. Wow. Wait, what did you guys get for gifts? I want to know. What did you guys get for Christmas gifts? Or any gifts that you liked? Dude, wait, I need to ask Marshall if I'm allowed. Can I show the shirt you got on stream? It's really funny. Because I think he went to a family like holiday party and okay, thank you. Skincare. Oh wow, that's really okay. So Marshall went to a Christmas dinner party and he got a Secret Santa, and this is what his Secret Santa gave him. I think this shirt is heat. Personally, I would be rocking this. What do you guys think about this? WASD, it's what moves me. He's like, please, I don't want to wear this. Take it off my hands. I thought this kind of goes hard. Does this not go hard? This unironically made me go look at some other gamer t-shirts because I was trying to see if there's anything that I thought was funny and I would get. That's tough. It's like a funny, like if you wore it on purpose. Honestly, even then I think it'd be pretty funny. Marshall, my boy, what's up? But I mean, it's kind of tough. Girl, no, I saw a guy actually wearing the I paused my game to be here in the flesh. It was at Pokemon Worlds. I remember. Okay, it was when like I think me, Daff, and Void were just like walking down the street, and then we passed by someone, and then I read his shirt and it says I paused my game to be here. But it wasn't like a kid or like a young adult. It was like a at least like 40-plus-year-old man wearing I paused my game to be here t-shirt. I thought that was kind of fire. But I feel like t-shirts just I like all t-shirts. I think they're pretty cool. Thanks for the 60 months, Chillum. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Sure matches the event. Well, actually, not really, because most Pokemon games can be handheld, and then you could go to Pokemon Worlds and walk around and play on your handheld console. But that... yeah, you could say that, I suppose. Thank you for the 37 months, Jinko. Thank you for gifting a sub to Wine and Not, Astromius. I got really tired. I think it's because I ate a piece of ham. Okay, well, I ate a piece of ham earlier. That was my, like, one thing. Thanks for gifting us up to Santa Claus Anonymous, and then I was hanging out with Void for a little bit, and we were playing some video games, and then I came back, and then I opened my door, and then I saw Haru's accident. I was like, oh god, I have to clean this girl, and then, yeah. Every under nice sweater is the wackest t-shirt. That is true. Thanks for the 6 months, Goat Man. Girl, we know the game. Yeah, I was playing some slop. I mean, we're having fun. We're having... Jollibees. Yucky. Wait, I need to go read what you guys got. Phantasmal Flames. Ooh, did you open the booster box? Did you get any cool cards? Shoes, clothes? Dude, I swear. You know, like, as a kid, you're just like, man... I want like a game or whatever, but like as an adult, you just buy a game if you really wanted to play it anyway or plan around it. And then being old now, I appreciate like all of the small things. Like if someone gives me like socks or like things that I just don't really think about getting, but they are necessary, or like any sort of like clothes or something, a household item, I'm like, this freaking rocks. But as a kid, you're kind of like, oh no, I kind of want to venture towards this thing, and then like maybe not all your family members / friends would know of it, but as an adult, I'm like, you give me like some t-shirts that have no text on it, but I could just wear it as pajamas, I will be wearing it. Like anything, I could just find usage out of it. It's really nice. Thanks for the 85 months Ghost Rack. You got a shelf and hangers for it? Oh, that's very nice. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thanks for the 14 months God modes. 2 Digimon model kits. Oh, that sounds fun. Enjoy. Household stuff. It's not like I don't want to buy it for myself. I just forget they exist sometimes. Or like, if I... you know, like I have socks, but then a lot of them go missing because I have a bunch of cats and a dog, and they really like, you know, just snatching those up and putting them wherever. Like sometimes I'll like look in the back of my like the washing machine, and there's like one rogue sock behind there at some point. I'm like, oh, where did this come from? So, and then most of my socks are like mismatched because I just don't know where the other one is. So I'm just like, forget. I appreciate some new stuff in my arsenal. Such an old person answer. I think it's more like I don't crave like when you're a kid, you look at like all the big like valuable things as like sparkly and you're you don't really know. I mean, I guess you haven't experienced much, so you're like, wow, this would be really nice. I really want my Xbox 5 bajillion that costs $700. And then you're like, or you like want things because other people have it within your vicinity and you want to like blend in with the cool kids, and you're like, I want one of these because Billy Bob has it at school and he's really cool, or I think he's really cool. But then what is that message? Do fan secret? Like what is that even supposed to mean? Thanks for the 5 subs, Raymond. Thank you. Someone forget the meds? I think that's just a person that just got lost. I have no idea what that even is supposed to mean in this context. Like I wasn't even we weren't even talking about anything related to it. Thanks for gifting us up to Jesus Christ Live. Dude, actual sadness. Did you guys see the gamer grandma that passed away? That was really sad. I was like, oh. I think they passed. Was it yesterday or the day before? I was like, oh. Not actual gamer grandma, but it was one of the ones that streamed and they passed away from, I think. How old? I'm not sure how old they were. That's gonna be me in the future, but my heart's gonna give out while I'm like playing like a really mundane game, and then I hope I could be on that stick figure video where it's like deaths caused by games, and it's not even like I died because of a game, but it's just like I died of old age while playing something. Is she older than you? Yeah, I think so. The 92-year-old gamer grandma wait, she won a Tekken tournament? Wait, that's really cool. What event? Was it just like a random event or something? Can you stream it though? We need to what, my death? Yeah, that's what I just said. It's like, I'm not gonna plan. Like, I wouldn't know when my heart would randomly give out at my old age, but like, if it happens and you'd be like, I was there! And that's me in the chat when it happened! Just like... Oh my god! No, clip that! Someone clip that! Can we get 5 gifted? Oh, this is so sad. Can we get 5 gifted, please? It just goes into the air because I'm dead lol. I show Speed's he has a Fortnite skin? Let me see. I show Speed Fortnite skin. Wait, he's kind of posted up in this one. Wait, this is really good! Wait, it's really, really good. The thing about Fortnite, okay, sometimes they really suck with making skins. Like, the Lisa one was really bad. But this Speed one looks really good. Like, it looks just like him. Wait, he's got a... Yeah, can I make him pop? Like, the model's really good. I'm impressed. They did not cook with the emote? What's the emote? I don't... Where's it? What is this? Oh no, is this a music video? Where's the emote? Is it this? Oh my god, he's got a freaking camera as a back bling? Holy frick, I got chills. Wait, is this emote? Wait, but why are the likes all like red? Are they supposed to be like green? Like Subway Surfers. Wait, no, this is kind of funny. Wait, you said they did not cook with the emote? I think this is actually pretty funny. Like, imagine you get knocked by I show Speed on Fortnite and then he hits one of these on you. Like, you've got to be fuming. Or like, whatever 12-year-old got knocked down is probably really mad because you just are running through a bunch of like Subway Surfer style. They'd probably uninstall. It doesn't relate to him. Yeah, I mean, there's probably better ones that they could have done that is more, like, personable to him, but... I don't know, maybe they just whatever. Kemi! I want to eat your food. And, Akemi makes really good food. Good looking food, good tasting food. Did I leave? Yes, girl, I'm in my I'm in my house right now. I'm in my room. I didn't bring my whole setup over to LA, but yeah. Will I be at any dailies today? I don't know. I feel like the giveaways are... Wait, I need to go download Marbles. I don't think I have it downloaded right now. Marbles. Give me a second. Okay, I typed a Marbel, and I was like, oh god. Where am I? Marble Rivals. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's alive. Never mind. Oh my god, I hope it's not really loud. Brace your ears. One sec. Oh, it's on low already. Yeah, the bot just doesn't work. I don't know. What am I giving away? I'm just gonna give like 20 people can win $100, and I hope you can get yourself a nice game or something. Have fun with that, or have yourself a nice meal. Because I was like, usually I do it more. Usually I try to make it like more, but like less. But I was like, what if I just did like more so people can just like get some good food or like get like a game? Because unfortunately, the game price point nowadays, $100 is literally in that rate. Like back in my day, games used to, you could buy at least 2 games with $100. Nowadays, only 1, unless for at least console games. But if you're buying like a Steam games, there's probably you could be a little bit more fair with that, but you could buy a lot more if you buy like smaller games. But the AAA devs titles, those are gonna be a little bit more expensive. Thanks for gifting 5 subs, Rama. Thank you. Thanks for the 3 months, Tails the cat. Yeah, back then, like, okay, I'm thinking more back to like, I don't remember how much like freaking Game Boy Color, Game Boy games cost because I was like legit like a baby. I'm assuming they were probably like the $30 mark. But then when I was older, I think like Game Boy Advance games are probably around like 50 or something. And yeah, eventually it hiked up to like a little bit higher. How much were DS games? Were they still 40 or was it higher than 40? I don't remember. Most DS games are 34. God dang. With $100, you could buy like almost three DS games. Now you have to spend $70 and then you have to buy the DLC, and that's $100 right there. One game and one DLC, maybe if you're lucky. I'm not even talking about Pokemon, I'm just talking about like games in general. Dude, I have not touched that DLC. I'm okay, well, I think when I watched everyone finish it and then I saw clips of it on my feed, I was like, yeah, there's nothing for me to really... I have no, like, I guess there's shiny hunting, but like that, like, area is not something that I find too appealing, so I just never went back to it. But yeah, I did see that the shiny hunting is a lot more effective. But like, do I really, no, not really. My brother got me a capybara sweater. Yippee! You have to grind Giga mode. Beast mode. Lies of P. Lies of Puh. Show and tell, oh, I actually have it over here. Let me find it. Huh. I'm wearing my... Wait, I need to check my knee. Ready? I'm wearing my baseball leaf cat pants. Hey, it's healing now, but it's like, it's not as like dark anymore. It kind of looks like a... I have a jaundice still. I have jaundice. It doesn't... Like, basically I'll heal. This is the... What I do, I was heroically rescuing an old lady from falling down the street, and then I fell on my knee, and then I caught her before her head hit the pavement, and she said, thank you, and then I Yeah, that's how I got it. Hey, look at how cute this is. My brother got me this. Look at him. He has a present on his head. And I was like, thank you. I will wear this whenever it gets cold. But it's really hot in Texas right now. Right now it's, let me check. 71! Yes! I freaking... It's so... What a nice warm Christmas. But next week it's supposed to get a little chillier. Like the highs are supposed to be like 60s at least instead of like 80s. Yeah, that's just how it is living in Houston. I had to crank up my ACE for once. Thank you for the 50-month sundown. Merry Christmas. Do you guys... Never mind. No, yes. T-shirts? Yeah, I like wearing t-shirts and just like shorts or something. Not like warm at like 60, like low 60s is really good for me. Sound like a dude would lie about in front of girls, but I actually believe you. About my knee? No, I just fell while I was ice skating, and then I caught myself on one knee, and that's why I got a bruise. That's my actual story, but I just decided to switch it up for one time, because I told the same thing. Lame. Oh, the ice skating rink was really hard. Daph was there, you could ask her. She was literally there. Get height extension. Dude, I would never get a height extension surgery. I don't even care about how tall I am. Like, what is that gonna do? When I was younger, I think I wish I was taller because my mom would always be like, oh, you need to be like 5'6", 5'7". Like, that's a good height to be. She's like, you need to grow that tall. Drink some more milk. And then I didn't grow tall enough, and she was like, it's because you didn't eat enough, you didn't sleep enough, you're on the computer too much. And I'm like, Mom, you're literally short. I don't know what you want me to do about this. Like, no one in our family's really tall either. My dad's not that tall. My grandparents don't seem that tall either. Well, I've never seen my grandpa, but I've seen my grandma, and she's really short too. So I'm like, I'm like, I don't know. My brother, I forgot how tall he is, but I mean, he's taller than my dad. Just defy genetics. I can't. She's cooking the bloodline? Well, no. And then, like, yeah. And then when I got older, I was like, it doesn't really matter how tall. The only thing that is annoying about height is, like, if you become inconvenienced by, like, reaching for something. And I can't, like... But, you know, for me, at least I can, like, jump on the countertop or whatever, or, like, get up on the countertop if I really need to reach for something, but if there's nothing to, like, elevate yourself on, then yeah, it kind of sucks, and you're gonna be like, help! Help, I need... Someone needs to do that. You're not that agile? You're talking like jumping on the countertop requires a lot of skill. You just have to lift yourself. You just have to jump and then put yourself up there. You don't even have to jump, you can just put your leg up there. What is my vertical jump? I don't know. Probably like 1 centimeter. I don't think I'm very good with being airborne. And if you miss, what do you mean if you miss? That's like the same thing as saying I would miss my desk. If I'm trying to get up on my desk and then I put my knee on my desk to get up, how am I supposed to miss getting on my desk? It's right there, bro. There's no way, unless if you're extremely uncoordinated and you fall off, then yeah, maybe. Thank you for the sub with Brian Flowers. Well, you want to learn how to do a backflip? Dude, that was something that I really wanted to do in... I actually learned how to do it enough because it was... My friend had one of those, like, those mats that you can kind of unfold and they have, like, a little bit of cushions, like the ones that they have at, like, your school gym and stuff. And I really wanted to do a back handspring. I was like, those are really cool looking. Like, when I was, like, in high school, was like, I really want to learn how to do that. So I ended up learning how to do that, but I would probably break my neck if I tried doing that right now. I'd be like, "Bleh!" But yeah. They didn't make... Yeah, because isn't he a flip guy? I feel like... like, that would be a good emote. But maybe they thought speed backflipping only would not be, like a long enough emote or something, I guess? No, I can't do a back handspring, bro. The best I could do right now is a cartwheel. But I don't want to do that because there's so much stuff in my room. And if I knock over something, then yeah, I would rather not do that. Just try. No, I don't want to. Wait, you can cartwheel? Yeah. Is cartwheeling hard? I feel like it's pretty just like generic, no? Does that even take much? Because I cartwheeled a lot as a kid. I would just emote as a kid and start cartwheel. At my age? Well, yeah, I guess when the older you get, kind of, you're like, oh god. But like when you're a kid, you're just like, yeah, and you just do everything that you see something, you're like, let me try doing this real quick. Like I would just roll around, like roll forward, training to be in Elden Ring or something, or in a Souls game. I'm just dodge rolling. You don't know many guys who can cartwheel, but I feel like cartwheeling's not hard though. It's like once you maybe if you try it like 3 times, you'd probably get it, I think. But maybe it's more difficult than I thought it. Cause like logically, when I'm thinking about it, you just, or maybe people have to learn how to distribute. I don't know. Like if you go like if you go slow, maybe you might fall. But if you go relatively fast, I feel like it's hard to not do it. You're a much more active dude. I was a really active child. I probably would have done more, but I started using the computer. Actually, my time in being a kid, like, I outdoor maxed a lot. I would swim a lot. I ice skated when I was a kid. I did taekwondo for a couple of years. I loved rollerblading. I was outside so much, and then I'd play a bunch of sports with my neighbors because all the kids would just come out after school sometimes, and we'd just hang out and do stuff, so... I was actually a giga grass toucher, and then... then yeah. Merry Christmas, Aramaki. Thanks for the 51 months hollowed League. I played a lot of DDR too as a kid. I loved playing DDR. Bello. Did I leave phase 2? Oh yeah, I saw that. No, I was never in phase. Rollerblading is really fun, and I didn't bike as much as a kid, actually. The one thing that I really wanted as a kid was a scooter, but I don't think my parents let me have one because they're like, it's too dangerous or something, and I was like, but I do like everything else. Why would doing the scooting be dangerous? But yeah, I don't know. But my cousins had one, so I would just use it all the time when I went over there. I had Heelys. I think I still have that. Like, if I go back home, I'm pretty sure it's still in the garage. Because I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of, like, old... Dude, I want to go back home and see all of the clothes. Because I have a bunch of old clothes from, like, when I was in grade school. And shoes that I have just back at home. Because, I mean, if it's not, like, freaking destroyed, my mom probably has kept them, so... Thanks for gifting us up to Merry Christmas, Anonymous. No, you know what it was about Heelys? I wasn't scared to use them. I was more like, I really wanted to use them. But then I had really bad, like, social anxiety as a kid. And just, like, you know, my early years of life. So I didn't want anyone staring at me. Or, like, looking at me while I did it. Like, if I was, like, not in public, or if I'm, like, just, like, kind of in my neighborhood, it would be fine. But, like, if I were in a public place, I would never use my Heelys because I didn't want someone to look. I would get embarrassed, or like I just didn't like the feeling. What about snow skiing? I went skiing like a couple of times with my family. Maybe like twice or like thrice, and then I would go tubing all the time afterwards, and then I just remember getting pelted in the face by, like, all the hard ice, like, and you're like, yeah, but I mean, it's probably not bad now, but probably as a kid, and maybe I was, like, a little bit more sensitive. Maybe not. It wasn't that bad. What's a Heelys? You're Omega Unk? Dude, if you're Omega Unk, you would probably know what Heelys are, because Heelys came out when I was, like, in... I want to say when I was, like, in 4th grade, or maybe past 4th grade. I mean, if you're Unk, I feel like you would know what Heelys are. Unless if you were, like, a full-fledged adult by that time and you didn't know what Heelys were, then maybe. Heelys are definitely Unk, though. And Heelys were cool. Like, it... Used to want Heelys as a kid. Dude, I saw, like, not that long ago, people have, like, they have, like, specific shoes, and they have skate attachments for the bottom. So people who like rollerblading, they can, like, switch from just walking around regularly, and then they have, like, a bottom part that they can attach on and they could skate, and I was like, that sounds so nice. If I was an outdoor maxing type of person, I would use that. That seems really convenient. I don't think I ever had light-up sneakers, though. Because those drew too much attention, and I didn't want someone to look at my shoes. Dude, that's the same reason why I didn't like Velcro shoes, because... Dude, like, in class, like, if you're trying to fix that, John, you go, shh! It's so loud where everyone's gonna be like... But, no... I never wanted Velcro shoes because they're so freaking loud for no reason. Ever been fishing? Yeah, I fished a lot with my, my dad really likes fishing, so me and my brother went fishing a good amount, or we would go crabbing when we went camping. That was, like, our one thing that our family would do, a good amount of summers. We'd either go camping or we'd go fishing. But I miss fishing. I want to go, like, to a more open area and fish, because all I've fished at were just, like, small little area. Oh, well, like, up here in Virginia. And I remember I was so stupid. Like, it was summer. And then I was like, oh, I don't need sunscreen. I just tan anyway, so it's fine. Like, I don't need to put on... This is when I was probably, I don't know, in high school or something. I went and my whole face got... Like, I was just peeling after it. I was like, oh god. You still say that? No. Put on your sunscreen, girl. I wasn't even that tan in high school. I was more tan in, like, grade school. It's not grade school, sorry, elementary school. But then my family kept making fun of me for being too tan, and then I got self-conscious about it. So I think that's why I kind of stopped going outside too as a kid. Because, like, at some point in, like, probably like 4th or 5th grade, they were like, they would say a lot about it because, you know, Korean people just really love pale skin. So they're like, haha, you have tan skin. And they would just make fun of me, and I'm like, oh. And then I stopped going outside, because, like, if I go outside, I'm gonna get more tan. Yeah. And then that's when I became, I just started drawing on the computer and doing more stuff online, and just stayed indoors. Well, then I had a lot of friends that just liked gaming, so we would just go over to each other's houses, or go on the phone after school and be like, hey, what's up? It's like the olden Discord call, basically. We're on the phone with each other, and we would be playing, like, Pokemon, and like, yeah, where are you at? And then you just, like, constantly, or you'd, like, update them here and there, like, what is going on, what you're doing. Or if, like, they had a question, you'd be like, oh, let me go pull a game FAQs and see if I can find that for you. Or, me and my friends really like playing Harvest Moon, and there's this one site called Fogu. And we would all go on Fogu. Shout out to the person who made Fogu, because they had all of the Harvest Moon details, the villagers, what they liked, what they didn't like, how to do specific things. It was a pretty good website for that one, but, yeah, you know, if they had, like, the text in the beginning, and it's, like, contents, it's just, like, you know, that was a banger guide. Fogu. I don't know if it's Fogu.com. I don't even know if it still exists now, Fogu, for Harvest Moon, but it was a really old. I mean, it existed when I was in like 4th grade, 5th grade. Flash Up Dressy. Oh my god, I didn't really play anything on the phone. The only thing that I remember is like my mom would take me to the DMV sometimes, and it would like waiting there takes forever, or like doing stuff, and then or whenever she'd take me out to do whatever, you know, she needs to go get groceries, or we have to sit there and wait for something, I would take her phone, her Nokia brick phone, and then play Snake. Or there's one, I don't know what the game is called. It's like there's like a little, it's like a space game, and you're like a little jet thing, and you're like, pew, 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 and you're like shooting stuff. I don't remember what that game is, but I would just play that, or I'd play Snake, and then I would just, that's how I'd kill time. And then when I got older, like a little older, I never owned like an iPod Touch or whatever, so then I just would be at school, like after school when we're all done with stuff, people would play like Tap Tap Revolution at the library. Or like you could verse each other, because one person could have one end and you could have the other end and you could play or something. But yeah, did I play anything else? Everything else, like my phone was just purely for either calling my parents or something, or for music, because I had one of those Sony Ericsson phones. The one I thought it was the coolest thing ever, because the phone opened like this. This is a really bad example. Like if this was your phone and it was stacked on top of each other, it would open like this. You'd have to slide it like this. And I was like, this is so freaking cool. It was like orange and gray. I was like, whoa. Did I have one of those chocolate phones? I did! The LG chocolate, and then my dad smashed it on the ground because he got mad at me. I remember it was a red LG chocolate. It was like one of those like slide-up phones. And my dad was really mad at me. I don't remember what happened, but he was really pissed off. I remember it was a summer, and then he smashed it on the floor. And it was just like, it just like completely broke, and I was like, oh. I never had a sidekick though. No, the sidekicks are like this, where they open like this. You slide it and then it opens from the side, I think. But then the chocolate was like this, instead of like this side by side. Did you guys ever have a Blackberry? I thought Blackberries were really cool, but then the keypad is so small. Like the keyboard is like, my fat thumbs can, I think I would need like toothpicks to be typing on that. It's so tiny. Motorola, dude, I had a Motorola Razr. I thought it was really cool when I was a kid, because you know why? Because that was like one of the first phones when you closed it, it could have a little image like right there, and then you could customize your image. And I was like, oh my god, this is so freaking awesome. Hello, Moto. But yeah, I haven't. The tech. Did I ever the Palm Pilot with a stylus? I never used a phone with a stylus. I just kind of... I think after the chocolate, I just went with the Samsung phones. I forgot which ones they were, though. And then that's what I just had for, like, the rest of my... Until probably... way later in college. My later years in college, and then I got an iPhone. But I really did like my Android because it was really cool, and then I would play games on it. Totally not games that you're not supposed to have on your phone and should have on your consoles, but like I had some of those. I like replayed Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on that, like in high school, or like just like the older GBA games on my really legally obtained games on my cell phone somehow. I don't know, dude. That reminds. Wait, have you guys ever gotten bootleg games? No, okay, sorry. So back then, No, I actually had a banger bootleg, like, a cartridge from my uncle. I think it was one of my uncles from Korea. They gifted me and my brother a cartridge for, like, a present. And let me tell you, it had, like, 4 games in there. It was crazy. It had Pokemon Gold, Silver, and, like, 2 other games. So, like, when you loaded up the cartridge, you could pick whatever game that you wanted to play. It was a giga cartridge. It was insane. But then, also... I don't know if you guys remember, you know, like back then when like LimeWire and whatever existed, and you try to, you know, play some video games on your computer that you might be playing on other ways. And I think I downloaded Pokemon. I mean, I bought Pokemon Crystal, and then and then it was a totally completely like fan-made game. I was like, what is this? Like, this is not Pokemon Crystal. It was just like made up spoof Pokemon monsters and a completely different game. And I was like, what is this? The cops are on the way. Dude, holy frick. I just remember my fair share of downloading like stupid stuff, and I was like, what? And you know what? There's one thing that I really wish I could remember like so badly. It's a Korean thing too, so I don't know what it is, but back when I was younger, I wasn't allowed to have a pet, and I really wanted a pet, so I would download a bunch of desktop buddies. And there's this one Korean one, god, they had like dinosaur, they had a dinosaur version, they had a dog version, and then you could raise different ones, and then you could feed them, and you could call them, and my brother had it before, but I don't know. But then, yeah, I had Bonsai Buddy, and my brother got rid of it. I was like, why did he get rid of Bonsai Buddy? He never told me why. So then I re-downloaded Bonsai Buddy. But then, when I grew up, I realized Bonsai Buddy was spyware. I was like, oh, that's why he's not on the computer anymore. But he was so awesome. He would sing like Daisy, Daisy, do 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 do, I'm half crazy, and then you could ask him to do stuff, and he was just a little chill guy. If only he wasn't spyware. And then, yeah, he would swing into your desktop and be like, hey, what is your address? And where do you live? And what is this information to It's like, oh, well, he's such a friend. I gotta tell him where I live now. Well, I've never taken my parents. Did you guys ever take your parents' like credit card and like use it on something? I've never done that as a kid. I remember like later on in my life I asked, but no, they will kill me. Dude, I had to freaking... You know how sad it was like as a kid, just be like... You know that one image? Wait, I need to find it. Guy falling on knees meme. Why is this? Yeah. Why is this not loading? Okay, it was like this. This is like, Mom, please, I need Maple Story. I need NX, please. Can I please get one thing? No, this was me asking my parents for a Robo Dog at Toys R Us, and then you know the little one that. Because I was like, please, if I can't have a dog, can you please have this Robo Dog? Those are expensive? No, I'm talking about the ones that were like, I don't know, 20 bucks at best. Well, I mean, 20 bucks back then was definitely a lot more than now. 20 bucks now, you're like, I guess I could buy a meal or one dish at a restaurant with this. Back then, $20. And then... Mom, actually, my mom really knew I liked Pokemon. Thanks for gifting a sub to IB Luna, Federal Alliance, but, my mom would buy me at least Pokemon stuff, because it wasn't very often that they would come out with stuff, so she was like, alright, fine. You've done well in school, here's your reward. I was like, yeah! Yeah. But then... Yeah, everything else is more like the other stuff I got was I would save the money if my parents thankfully didn't take it back at some point because they would be like, okay, you've done really well, here's like something, or like, oh, like a New Year's, because like for like New Year's they would give you money and I would save that. I would in my little Mickey Mouse wallet, and then for something that I really wanted, then I'd save up for it and get it. But then sometimes there's like the obstacle of my parents being like, oh, because my dad works in siding, which is like kind of like home improvement and stuff, and then like every like weekend he would have to go like take out all the scraps and stuff from like his truck and like throw it in the junkyard or something, but then he would need cash for that. So sometimes he'd be like, oh frick, I don't have any cash, can I get some cash from you? And I was like, okay. I mean, I wasn't really using it for anything anyway, so I'd just be like my little parents' extra bank, like, oh yeah, you got some cash on you. I need that. Okay. Convenient. I mean, my parents never said, let me hold on to your money. They always gave it to me, but then they would just take it back. So it was kind of like a, you know, what is this? It was like this. Does this work? Oh. It was like... oh, here it is. This is basically how it was. The Abe Simpson is my parents, and then I'm Bart, they would give me the money and they would take it back and leave. I was like, oh, okay, bye-bye. But I mean, it's not like I didn't need it for anything as a kid, because it's not like my parents were good parents in some ways. These were the 19 months Federal Alliance. My mom would ask if you wanted it in the bank. I had my little Mickey Mouse wallet, and I also had a little piggy bank that I would actually collect all these coins with. And then I remember, was it Arthur or something? I think Arthur, or one of the cartoons that I watched as a kid, really made me want to, like, fill up the whole piggy bank, because I would see in the cartoons that they would save the piggy bank and they would break it with a hammer when they needed to open it. I was like, wait, I want to do that. So I diligently filled up my piggy bank with whatever coins I had. But I never actually broke one. Thanks for the $125, Skywalker. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Arthur did have an episode like that. Alright, Arthur is also the reason why I like hot dogs, because I remember there's a really... I don't know if it was this dog that was eating the hot dog. It was something... one episode, and they were eating hot dogs, and it looked really good. And I was like, wait, I want to try that. And I kept eating hot dogs. Not even the hot dogs, like, in the bun. It was just the sausage itself. And I was like, that looks really good. And then I drew inspiration from that. Hello, Jimmy the Glizzy. Wait, Daff, have you guys ever, like, ate something because you saw it in a cartoon? Like, I watched Bugs Bunny, and Bugs Bunny, there's an episode that I saw. He was picking off rose petals, and he was eating it. Like, he ate it, so because you know how Bugs Bunny eats? He goes, I was like, oh, you know what? That sounds really good. And conveniently, my mom had roses in a vase, so I took one petal and ate it. I was like, this is terrible. It's like rubber, and this is not as tasty as what he makes it look like. Girl, what are you saying for? Dude, you're talking like you never did anything out of curiosity when you're like below the age of 8. Come on, everyone has done something like that. Unless if you lived a very... Well, I can't really say much because maybe some people had traumatizing childhoods and you were never allowed to do anything. Or that you're just boring and you just didn't do anything out of curiosity, I guess. I don't know. But I feel like kids at least do one stupid thing. But... I mean, I've never licked dirt. I mean, people, what are the other things? Like, people, like, sniffing markers, or, like, glue, or, like, doing something, like... The things that I did that were stupid was, I was bored in class, so I pretended to inject myself with the lead from my pencil, my mechanical pencil. I would put it all the way out and go, shh, and then watch it go back, and... Because I was just, like, looking at the clock, and I'm like, frick, I'm so bored, and there's nothing to do with... That's a big classico. Licking batteries? Okay, I didn't do that. Thank you for the sub with the Prime Toasty. Yeah, dude, I haven't, like, picked up... My callus used to be really large, because I used to write and, like, draw a lot. Now it's, like, going back to normal. You can barely see it now on the side. Pen spinning? I only did... You licked a handful of dirt to try to get 6... You got diarrhea. I don't think I've ever done anything like that. I don't think I've done anything that extreme as a kid, like eat something bad so I would have a bad reaction. Because I really liked eating. But I would constantly wish that I would get really sick. So yeah, but I think that was like a deeper thing. That was probably not just school related. That was probably like 'cause I was really depressed as a kid. And I would just wish that I just had the most terrible thing happen to me in the whatever you could think of, and then I would just... Then when I think about it now, I'm like, yeah, it's probably because I had a... There's more things I was dealing with as a kid. Happy holidays! Nosebleeds got me out a little bit. I did stop nosebleeding though after like those 2 days. I don't know why I kept nosebleeding. Maybe it's because I was in California. I came back and my nose is like, huh? But it wasn't only Coca-Cola. Oh! Dude, my dad... Okay, because you know how drinking culture is really big? My dad would be like, here, have a sip. Like, when I was really young. And I was like, no, I kind of don't want it. But then my uncle and my dad sometimes, when they were, like, drinking, they would entice me and my cousins, like, yo, you can have a drink. And we're like, are we supposed to be having this? But it tasted bad, so it's not like any of us were like, yeah, let me drink some. We're like, oh, this is terrible. Like, when I like, first became, like, of age to drink, my dad would be like, you gotta try this whiskey, it's really good. And I'm like, man. I could smell it before he even hands it to me, it's so strong, and I'm like, I know I'm not gonna like this. He's like, no, promise me, it's, like, really smooth, and, like, you'll like it, and it just burns. I'm like, ah! My dad loves me, he has ways of showing it. I could definitely say there's a lot of things in my childhood that didn't go so well for him to really show that. But yeah. Yeah, alcohol. I just feel like alcohol is not that great. My stomach's so weak. I had my time to drink. He took me to Pop Hat. Never cut me fruit. My mom was a fruit cutter. My dad, the most he would do is like make instant ramen. I mean, my dad is a very like a controlling, really unhealed, lots of trauma, doesn't want to face it, really stubborn type of person. He's really toxic, 1000%. Still is now. I mean, I still love him, but like I can recognize that he's not a good husband, he's not really a good father, but I mean, I still love him for who he is, or like, I can understand why. But like, he wasn't, you know, he's not like the best, but has he got better? Yeah, I don't know if that's just because he's old, or... Yeah, but I mean, he's been old school Koreans. He's gonna be like, no, it was crazy because I would clock my dad so much as a kid because he would always be yelling at my mom to like get up or something. Okay, so like, say it's the weekend. My mom always gets up, makes my dad breakfast, makes him lunch to take to work because my dad doesn't let my mom work. So, like, on the weekend, maybe my mom wants to sleep in, right? And then my dad gets pissed off. It's like, what, like 6 a.m. or something? Because, you know, I would stay up really late, so I'd be awake when he wakes up. And then he would get pissed off at my mom for not waking up and making breakfast. I was like, do you not have hands? I'd be like, can you not make yourself breakfast, bro? Like, are you physically incapable of putting something in there? So I would just, yeah, he would get mad at her, and I was like, you literally can make it yourself. But then usually for my mom, I would to let her sleep in. Sometimes I would just make stuff for my dad, or I'd make him like instant ramen because that's like the best thing I could make as a kid. So, and then he'd be like, wake her up. I'd be like, no, just let her sleep. So I just like make him some instant thing or something, or like cook an egg, or like fry an egg, and there's rice already, so I would just give that to him and set up like little side dishes and then have him eat. And I was like, girl, like, you are a grown man, you can make yourself some breakfast if your wife doesn't do it like one time in the week, maybe twice, you know. No, my dad can cook. That's the thing. It's just that because he's controlling and toxic, and then he wants to make my mom feel bad about not doing things, or he has like a specific thing where he wants her to do things, and if she doesn't do it, he gets mad. So I'm just, and then I would like fight with my dad a lot, or like argue with him a lot, because I'm like, you're being really unreasonable, and you're very capable of doing it. And it's like, why are you putting it all on her when you can do it yourself? And he's like, but I do everything. And I'm like, well, she didn't ask you to do everything. She didn't ask you to not let her work. She actually wants to and do stuff, but you don't let her. So, I mean, what's the problem here? You're just doing like, you're putting it on yourself. No one asked. But redeeming quality, my dad is really, he's really good to other people. He's really charismatic. Like, he's a really charismatic person, and he gets along with people really well. And like, can he party? Oh, my dad can freaking party. He can drink a lot. He's really good with like, he's really good with his words, and really good at getting along with people. But the way that he treats my mom, especially, I'm just like. And then my mom would get all sad, and then like. They would argue, and then she would come back up, and then me and my brother would just be like hanging out with each other because my parents would be fighting. My mom would be sad, and she'd be like, she's like, you know what? Whenever you get older, you should go date more people and not marry the first person that you think you love, because. And then she's like, she's sad, and then she's like, I don't want to divorce him because, or she's like, I don't want us to be divorced because I don't want to give you and your brother like a sad childhood because she came from a divorced family. She's like, I don't want that to happen to you guys. And then I was like, well, I don't care. I literally told her, I don't care. Like, I would rather see her happy than not, you know, not having that happen. But sounds like a saint. She's very. My mom is understanding. She's also really stubborn. She's definitely not the nicest either. But yeah, she's at least progressive in the way that she thinks, and she learns, and she actually cares and is empathetic. Once you kind of break that, but normally not really. Like, I'm glad I was born because I feel like I reasoned with my parents a lot, because my brother was like the poster, like, very good first child of the family. Like, I will do everything you say, and then I will listen to everything you say, and I will do everything that you ask, because he couldn't really say no, or else he'd get punished, right? So he had to say yes, or else he's getting the freaking 5 bajillion beatings. But then me as a kid, but since I was the youngest and a girl, they were a bit more lenient with me, so I opened my mouth way more. And I had more sass, and I mean, my parents learned that they weren't, yeah, the things that they did were just not really good because they would have me mediate their arguments at the like, literally, dinner would be like 7-year-old me eating some soup and some rice, and then they'd be like, so this happened between me and your dad, or like this happened between me and your mom, and we need to. Who do you think is right in this instance? And then I'd just be like, girl, trauma dumping. I'm 6'7". I'm just yapping. So here's the middle ground. I don't think I felt grown up, but I think I learned how to understand people's feelings. Because I think as a child I wasn't very empathetic because like whenever I would watch things, I would feel no emotion. Like the first Pokemon movie, a lot of people cried at like towards the end, right? When Ash just like, ah! And then Pikachu's like, ah! Then all the Pokemon are crying. I watched that like stone face, no reaction as a kid. I was just like, whatever. And I was like, I don't understand why they're crying. But then like as I got older, I learned how to be like when I watch things with more emotion now, or like something that's supposed to be emotionally invoking, I feel things. But when I was a kid, I felt nothing. And I think that's why I really liked watching like freaking horror movies and random stuff, because I was like, well, this is just like slop and it's just random and stupid. But when I was younger, like I forgot what it was. I would watch all the movies where people were like, oh, this is a really good movie. It made me really sad or emotional. I would check it out as a kid, and then I would just not feel anything from it because I just didn't understand how to feel that way. Because I guess, like, at an early age, it was kind of like, can't really feel that much when your family is so, like, disheveled in a way. Like, everything's everywhere. So, and then, but the older I got, and then the more, like, relationships and friendships that I formed, then I came to understand. I was like, oh, I see. Yeah, very dysfunctional. Yeah, I mean, everyone has things that happen in their lives or family and whatnot, so whenever I like even if my dad did a bunch of traumatizing things, I don't hate him or anything, because like I understand where he came from, and I can just only hope that he changes as a person over time, which he kind of has. Not like as much as I would want him to, but at least he's like kind of doing it, so it shows me that at least he's capable of doing it and kind of does, you know. But never find a comfort show? SpongeBob. I loved watching cartoons. I loved watching funny stuff as a kid. And SpongeBob is what got me to my really close friends throughout grade school. Like my group of like four friends. The main thing that we had in common with each other, we loved SpongeBob. And we would just talk about SpongeBob all the time. And that's where my SpongeBobtism comes from, because we would recite, like, all of the lines in an episode, or, like, rewatch it together. It was just all, like, SpongeBob, but the same people really liked, playing handheld video games, so that's why I was more of just, like, I stuck to handheld consoles, because none of my friends really PC gamed, they just played a bunch of console games. But then later on in high school, my friends were more PC gamers, and they're like, hey, you should check out this game called League of Legends. You want to play some League of Legends with us? And I was like, what's that? And then I would play it on my laptop, and then and then I started playing League of Legends instead of going to class in my freshman year of college, because once you're out of high school and you have an open schedule, or you're not like, I have to wake up at 6 a.m. and get ready and then catch the bus. It's, I can wake up whenever and I can do whatever until I have to go to class, and I can finish my homework whenever before it's due. And then, yeah, then you learn time management, and you're like, oh god, there's so much. Yeah. It's like being in... No! Honestly, it wasn't League. League was more like my outlet. It was like I was really depressed after high school and then graduating, and then I was in a dorm, so I was like without my family really, so I was like alone. And then League was like my outlet, or like my escape during my freshman year of college because there was nothing else to really do, I guess. So I have a lot of friends in school. I would say they're more like acquaintances, I think. I didn't really have a lot of like good, like the only people that I considered like friends were like the friends that I had in since like elementary school. Those like same like 3 or 4 people. But then the friends, I guess, that I made in school were it was just kind of more like we're in the same class, so we'll just kind of like say like, "Hey, what's up?" But it's not like we had any like depth of a conversation or anything more than that, or would hang out really more than that, right? So I feel like it's more like an acquaintance than like a friend. Did I get punished for displaying emotions as a child? I don't know if it was exactly for emotion. Like, if I was sad... Actually, no, yeah, my parents, if you cried more, like, if you were in trouble and you cried more, they would make it worse. Like, it's like, oh, if you keep crying, then we're gonna make you do this, and you're like, oh, God. But not really in the sense of, like, if I was, like, sad just, like, by default, they wouldn't be like, hey, don't do that! They'd be like, oh, okay. But... Oh, yeah, my family is, like, very... no physical touch at all, so, like... And, like, not really good with, like, reacting, so... This is, like, one thing I wish I had as a kid, because I want to display... Like, whenever someone is, like, nice to me, or, like, I'm with a friend, you know, like, being, like, physical touch, or, like, hugging and stuff, like, that still feels... It doesn't feel as awkward to me anymore, but, like, it was so weird to me as, like, a kid, and growing up, and I was just like, this is, like... This is territory I've never been in before, just, like, a friend being like, hey, nice to see you, and I'd be like, whoa! It's not, don't touch me, it's like, oh, I'm not used to this, so it's like, you kind of freeze up more than, like, someone would just naturally hug them back, or, you know, whatever. And then, the other thing is, I never learned how to express gratitude properly. Like, even if I really like something, I wish I was better with, like, reactions, because my facial expression is just like, thanks, I really like it, but it kind of doesn't change. Like, I'm not, like, really smiling, reacting, like, "Yay!" Like, I wish I was like that, but, like, I know you can work on it, and I try to be more mindful, but then, you know, to a certain extent, it doesn't feel like... It doesn't feel natural. No, it's not built-in sarcasm, it's just more like, I don't know, it's not instilled in me. Same goes with compliments. Yeah, I'm not good with taking compliments, and I feel like probably a lot of people aren't, because you probably raised in a sense where it's like you never really got praise. It was just more like you had a lot of negative words thrown at you, even if you did something good. Like, my parents were like, oh, why didn't you do this more? Or why didn't you... It was never, good job! Good job! Let's celebrate! Or like, good job, we're proud of you. I've never heard a... I don't know if my parents have ever said they're proud of me. I think my mom will say, like, good job, or something along the line, but I don't know if, like, I don't know if they've ever said, like, I'm proud of you. Like, I don't think they said that directly to me. I'm pretty sure they've said that to, like, other people, but, like, to me, I don't think I've ever heard that from my parents, but not like I really care that much, but it's more like, as a kid, I feel like that's probably important to hear. Because then, yeah, like, as I grew up and people are like, hey, like, nice whatever, they could just say something and you just feel really weird about it, because you're like, I've never heard this before, I don't know how to react to it, like, are they just lying or something? Obviously they're not, and most people wouldn't go out of their way to compliment you if they didn't mean it, because, yeah, but... Yeah, for me, I literally go like... This is the face I make when someone says something nice to me, I'm like... Thanks. Like, I can't even smile. It's just like a, okay, thank you. Let's move on now. I have no problem saying nice things to other people, though. I love complimenting other people, but receiving them myself is a, thanks. Or let's keep it short. If you compliment me for more than one phrase, makes me uncomfortable. Shall we do a giveaway? What the frick is this? Earn more with our rev share program? No. Exiting out of what is this? Don't worry, boss, I'll always hate. Yeah, that's why I don't mind hate either, because it's not like I take it personally. And then some days if I'm not feeling good and I know I'm gonna like take something that isn't personal, then I'm like, alright guys, I'm not gonna stream today because I know I'm not gonna be the usual, and I don't wanna lash out on someone. Well, I don't think I would, but I'd just probably be like, goodbye, I don't feel like it. Where is this thing? Flashlight. I'll be bouncing all over the battlefield or whatever the frick he says. Okay, how do we do this race? Okay, what is build? Holy cow, what is that? Oh no. If I said no, if you compliment something like my tree, something that doesn't pertain to myself in particular, then I'd be like, that's totally fine. Like, hey, I like your... I'd be like, thanks. I mean, I got a lot better with accepting compliments. At least I can say thank you. Before, I would deflect it. No matter what you would say, I'd be like, oh, nah. But now I just learned to say, like, thanks, because... one of my friends is like, hey, you know, like, I get what you, like, feel. But they're like, you know, the person that's trying to compliment you means it in a good way. And, it would make them feel bad if you didn't, like, really accept it. So it's like, you should probably work on trying to, you know, at least say thank you. Even if you don't agree with it, you could just say thank you. I'm like, you know what? You're kind of right about that. It doesn't hurt to just say thank you, at least. Do I avoid eye contact? No, I'm pretty good with the eye contact. Can I do this? Oh, I can only do max 1,000. Good luck. What is this? This is for a $100 in whatever you want. Like, it can be gift card. I mean, you just have to please specify in the form, like, in what form you want it, and put, like, an email that actually pertains to it. And if you don't, then you're not gonna get it. I'm sorry. Oh no, I don't feel weird. Like, you could literally say, like, whatever to me. As long as, like, the only weird thing to me is, like, if people, like, come in here and, you know, just engage in creepy, weird behavior, like, I'd want you to have my children. I'll be like, okay, goodbye. Like, no, I don't want to read any of that. If you're like, hey, you're breathing loud, streamer, I'll be like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. Will you guys say, huh? Any woman's DMs, there will at least be some freak in there that'll be like, I want you to have my children. And it's just like, girl, can a woman at least exist in peace without having to read any of that or see that? I know, yeah. I mean, like, it's crazy. Bye, job! Women's DMs I'm not envious of. It's like, girl... Women have an okay experience online challenge? Yeah, that's far. Who want me 100%? No. Like, yeah, only one time for exclamation point play. This is for Chris. I'm like broke Santa, where I'm giving out. I can't do everything that you wish for, but at least I could give you, like, maybe like one nice thing. Your ex showed you your random DMs? Yeah, if you ever want to see, like, insane, like, mentally insane messages, just ask one of your girlfriends, like, hey, what do people message you in your DMs? And then you'll be like, oh my god. So many people are, oh jeez. Is giveaway drawing based off username? No, it's just... Oh yeah, like, it's a marbles, and then you guys it's just like random RNG, and you just go down. Well, I'm just gonna go. Starting! Countdown in 10. Can you check if I'm in? How do I do that again? I don't remember. Did it say subscribers? How do I take... No, okay, no, the blue is the subscribers. How do I do this again? Okay, I can just do that one. I don't think I can. But I hope... I see Bagos. I recognize it. I see Corin. I recognize that. I recognize some people in here. I don't know if you can... Can you even boost? I forgot. Last time I thought boost was a joke, but I think in some things you actually can. It's a meme? I swear you can, though. Oh, can you move? Oh, yeah, sorry. I'll put myself up. You can't boost. Oh. I should put that in the little thing, like, hey, type exclamation point to boost to up your chances. Tomfoolery. Where the freak guy is? Where's oh, here it is. Yeah. Holy frick, wait! Queen 9 is a number. Oh, I think they freaking fell dead, lol. Goodbye. Where are you? Oh, he also fell off. What? This is a freaking long course, bro. Last place band? No. I can... Marble? Wait, there's PvP for marbles? Wait, that would be really funny. Wait, where is that? I wanna try that once. Exclamation point target? I don't think you can exclamation point target people. Hello, Creamer. Am I gonna play Maple Story Classic? I might sniff it out. I feel like giving it a sniff wouldn't be that bad, you know? You can in the BR mode? Wait, I wanna see the BR mode. It'd be really funny. I never had the full Maple experience of, like, being in, like, a city and just sitting there and then, like, being swagged out and then just sitting there with, like, your friend or whatever and having matching stuff. All I did was, like, I'm pretty sure it was a guy pretending to be a girl, and then I was playing as a guy in Maple Story, and then he was like, hey, you're really cute, or she's like, hey, you're really cute or something. And then she gave me the million misos or something. I was like, thanks, bro. I was literally like, I think this was like in Alinea or something, and it was like it was really early on. Congrats! Wait, did everyone win now? Or is it at the end? Where am I? Where the freak we is? Why is it showing me like this? Well, congratulations to Sign Wavy. Please make sure to go to the pinned message. Yeah, it was like when I was I don't even know if it was when I was in middle school. Dude, I remember. It's been such a long time. Was this top 10? Huh? For what? No, top 1. This is for Sign Wave. This is just for the first person. I want to try the Battle Royale thing. Sign Wavy. We're doing 20 of these? I don't know. I'll see. If it feels like too long, then I'll go to I'll do some other thing, but... where's the... How do I... Heck. How do I go to the track or how do I get out of this screen? Menu? Race results? Play again? Race menu. The hub. What is this? Competitions? Yeah, I'm pressing escape, but I don't think this... Maybe I just have to read... I don't know. There's no thing to go completely back. There's no pin message. I said I can't pin like 5 times. Oh, I didn't see it. I can pin it then. I can make the message or whatever. Here, give me a second. W reading skills? No, the chat was going too fast and I couldn't see anything. Wait a sec. Hey, why the freak are you guys typing play when there's nothing to be played? Here, and then, boom. Customize time. Here, I'll just do this. There you go. Here's all this text. Okay, now that is fine. Alright. Let's do not choose. Yeah, I think Amazon doesn't. That's why I said please check, because I don't frick what works. I don't freaking know what works or not. Is this for USA only or everyone? Well, I think you can claim things with specific, with other gift cards. I mean, like I said, you just have to check, because you can pick what you want. And if there's anything else you prefer, you can just tell me. Or say it, but... These are gifting a sub to sign. Okay, what is this Royale? Is there a Christmas one? A Winter Wonderland! Okay. Max, can I put 1,000 or something? Oh, nice. I don't know how this works, but... The 6... Okay, we can do, like, top 3 for this one or something. I don't know how this works, but... I guess we'll see. Yes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat the rest of this. I just have a Hawaiian roll with a piece of ham in it. Only 1,000 marbles. The max is 1,000, bro. I can't help it. But it's also not a one-time thing, so people have chances to get in. I think it's a 26-month. Pebs, thank you. It doesn't even fill out all the way anyway, for the most part. I wait for like a couple minutes. I should join? Oh, in the Battle Royale? Sure. Play. I don't even... I see myself! Bro, don't target me, bro. There's no reason to target me. Shut your goofy ass up. Alright, I'm starting this, John. If this is fun, I'll do it like one more time. How did it even work? Hmm? You just run into each other? You kill each other? What? I'm still alive. Wait, I think I died. I'm pretty sure I'm dead low. Wait, I see Dragonic. I see a couple of people that I recognize. Go, Miss Bubble Buddies, go! When the marbles go a little bit down, you can tell what's going on. They're just bouncing. Oh my god, you have HP bars! That's why... That makes so much sense. So I guess, like, I don't know how much each bump, like... Wait.
Top 10 situation.
Whoa, gamer! Top 10 situation. Oh my god! What? Just a random meteor falls down? Top 10 situation. The top three get... Go hop on Valorant. No! Why don't you hop on... a sleigh and have it... Whoa! Okay, top three? Top three were... Wait, let me move. Yalorti, Callum, and Nojo. Oh my god, you got 9 elims, bro. That's kind of... You kind of went crazy, man. Please, do the thing. Thank you. Top 3, those 3 that I named. How the freak do I go back? Oh, it's up here. What is holy cow? Who are 2 and 3? What is this? No, I'm not doing this. Callum, Elorti, and I have dementia. There's one more person. I read it out loud, but maybe I can just go back in the VOD. Grand Prix, Marble Up. Dust. Nojo? Oh yeah. Wait, doesn't Twitch have a really nice rewinding function? What is tilted? Is this just tilt? What is this? Expertise? Yeah, this kind of sucks. Am I in? Girl, it's not. It hasn't even. It hasn't even started, man. Let's go to the dojo. Alright. Bro, don't flame me. I'm not flaming, I'm just saying it's not... Dink Donk Noja, you have to turn on your Twitch whispers. Oh yeah, everyone, please turn on your Twitch whispers or else they will... Santa will not be happy that they can't contact you for your giveaway and then you'll lose your giveaway. Dink Donk! My message is being checked by mods? I don't know, you probably typed something weird, bro. I feel like most things go through unless you checked. Or if you've been spamming, I don't know. Or the other. Is that... When you type that, isn't that just a self-report for the most part? Guys, I kind of typed something weird, but it's just like not going through. Guys? I mean, yeah, sometimes Automod is very strict, but it depends. Thank you for the 42-month Snake Wine. I don't think Automod would Automod exclamation point play. At least. Streamers breathing too loud. The dojo. Oh, this seems kind of short, I think. Alright, I'm putting the countdown. Starting. 10. How do you win? You have to be good. Yeah, it's RNG, bro. I'm just trolling. Why did Calvin? Are you? Merry Christmas. Why did you type play again after? Like what? How do you go faster? You can't, man. Type exclamation point boost. No, yeah. Type exclamation point boost to boost. Exclamation point faster. Wait, this guy's freaking going crazy. Wait. So your ball just blows? Yeah. I think you have to amputate Yeah. If it didn't win for you, I think you have to amputate and then wait. This ball. Wait, do you have a skin on? This guy has a freaking skin for his marble. Thanks for gifting a sub to Kelvin, Mr. Gray. He has a boost. Is that what a boost looks like? You can add skins for subs? I don't know how to do any of that. Girl, the only time I open this up is for literal holidays. One time a year. I don't know how to do this. No! Wait, I see everyone who died. This is my most played game? Heck no it isn't, bro. Wait, this guy's freaking zooming X Tulip. Well, that was my trail, no boost. That was their message. Bro, he paid to win. Wait, I just died? Check him PC? Everyone's sus? Wait, you can skin boost? Power creep? My Chungus marble through that guy's. I gotta drug test him? Yeah, I gotta check. Using the meta skin? Dude, what? You can have skins in this game? Did I at least live? I have no idea, man. Final results. 11 races? Girl, you've been racing 45? How often do you guys do the marbles? You guys are literally marbles. I didn't have so many races done. Oh, excuse. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess other people, but I mean, that's like if it was like a couple, I'd be like, yeah, but like 45 is crazy. But I guess maybe a lot of people do a lot of marble stuff. Can you check mine, please? Bubble buddies. 165th. Here, well, let me look at you, Calvin. You literally just didn't place. You didn't finish. It has big. Did not finish. Noob down. All right. All right. The next, I'm gonna do one, and then top 3 get the thing. Imagine not finishing. Yeah, imagine. I'm gonna go enter it myself this time. I don't even give a hoot. Christmas morning. You can't target me, man. I can join. Look, boom. Alright, top 3 win. Press type exclamation point play if you want to join to win. Win your money. Yay! Don't bomb my marble, bro. Spammers? Yeah, let's not spam. You don't remember if you joined? I can't look if you joined until I can only see what you placed. I don't think I can look up if you joined or not. Just check your own chat history. That is smarting. Exclamation point K-I-I-L hyoon. Keel hyoon. Heal. Thanks for the 2 months, Rhinoceros. Thank you. Alright, I'm starting. Exclamation point, Boyle Super TF. Yeah, that's my boy. Oh my god, there's like lasers in this one. Wait, this one's kind of... How is this Christmas morning there's lasers? Well, you guys are all getting like... Oh, one person slipped through. Profile picture. I'm gonna go over here and watch you guys get filtered out by the beaming red laser of doom. Who's stuck in spawn? I don't know. This is literally, you guys are gonna get freaking... Eek! Wait, you guys are getting closer. Santa's orbital strike. Yeah, this is for the people who don't make it on the nice list. The people who get killed by the laser are on the naughty list. Why are some people blue? It's because they have blue. Thanks for gifting us up to Rylu, Zorg. Yeah, Santa lays... Santa's siege. Yeah, blue means subs. Wait, there's a... Wait, you guys are slowly trickling in. Here it comes. Oh my god! How'd you guys even... Oh, there's a hole. That's how you guys died. Hold? Ooh, there's some people coming through? Who's getting freaking... Gulp! Oh my god, wait, you didn't get lasered. Oh wait, it like slowed down. Wait, it's going like... Did you just see that one guy? He just got freaking zapped. Goodbye. Oh, bleh. No, that was actually targeted. And I gotta go look at who's in first right now. Oh, you guys... Oh, this is the finish. Nice. Top 3. Yeah. Did I die? Did I make it past Santa? Was I strong enough to pass the finish line? Wait, I don't think I joined in this one actually. I forgot. Oh my god, there's so many people that just died. But I died. Dead lol. Goodbye. Oh, I'm on the naughty list. Goodbye. I just saw my name. Wait, so many people freaking died. At least did you make top 100? Girl, you freaking died. You see your name right there. You're pink. Alright. The winners... Wait, maybe I should... Maybe I move my cam down here so I can see the names. App 96, Luke Bongley, and Finesse God 6. Merry Christmas! I don't remember. How much have I done? Top 3, 1... 1? Is that what I did? Oh, I've done 10? What, the Glorp? Thanks for the 4 months. Oh, the Royale. Yeah, top 3 for the last one as well. Okay. 1133. Yay, make sure to have your whispers open, everybody. Make sure you remember. Merry Christmas, I'm hungry. I need to go cut up... I bought a salmon. Can we play more just for fun? Yo, mods, your whispers are open in case you... Girl, can you do top 6 instead? But then I only have 10 left, and then top 6 it would go by so fast. Can you do top did not finish players? No, bro. Do you need to win 3? No, there's just top 3 that get the thing. Thanks for the 2 months left, see? Do you want to do last place person? Yeah, should I mix it up and one person that's in last place wins instead of first place? Bottom 3? Alright, let's pick like a... Where's a really death one? This looks like a... What? I don't even know what this is, alright. How does that work for the dead? I think it's the last 3 that finish. Yeah, the bottom 3 that... If you die, then you die. Like, I'm sorry, you're noob down. But if you finish and you're in last 3, then you win this one. So, winning in this one, I must preface, you probably hope that you literally come in last if you want to win this one. Let's just mix it up a little bit. There's a whole intro. Wait, I think I've done this like once. Hello, Mon! Hello, milady. I hope you're doing well. Yay! Hello. I miss you already. I hope I can see you again soon. I might be able to see you again next month because I might have a sponsor thing that I have to go over there for. Maybe. If our schedule's in line. DM me. Yeah, I will. If she's the last to... That'd be really funny, actually. Girl, not fly the creators out to the LA sponsor? Hey, man, I mean, it's... If they're doing everything for me, and I get paid for it, I'll be like, sure, why not? Not, like, I won't say no to that unless if it's something that I really don't want to play. Alright. Starting! They hate to see a girl, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that sponsor that I did, I think they flopped. I don't know what happened to them, but I mean, I'm pretty sure their company has a lot of money, so they could afford to flop. I don't know what happened. They didn't even release the game, I'm pretty sure. It was so bad. Girl, I don't know what game it is called, Project Ethos, and they flew out a bunch of people to play their game. It was like, it was just really bad. Like, oh, but I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure they looked at it and they're like, God dang, no one cares about our game. And then they probably scrapped it, or they're probably trying to do more with the game so it'd be more appealing to the general public, I think. Because I don't know what happened to the game afterwards. I'm gonna go look at the people at very last, because the people who are last get to win, actually. Oh my god, this person, all the... Oh no, they died! I mean, yeah, I don't complain. I don't... Like, I don't... If they wanted to sponsor me for it, that's a dub for me. I mean, frick it. I mean, I had my fun. I think I teabagged, like, a bunch of people, and I was having fun with whatever I was doing. So... I don't give a hoot. I did not teabag the devs. I don't think the devs are even playing, man. I was streaming the mic. Dude, I had to entertain myself. It was so silent, man. If I didn't stim, I don't think I would be, like, I don't think I could have made it out. It was boring. Well, it's not that it was... The game honestly isn't bad. It's just not unique enough to stand out for people to want to play. I don't even know if it was going to be a free-to-play game or a game that you have to, like... pay to play. If it was pay to play, yeah, that game's literally dead on launch. If it's free to play, maybe people would play for like a week and then get bored, but like... Yeah. Wait, Cafe Girl Manager, I believe in you! Gets no buh? Oh, no! Wait, Gets no buh is really trying to make his way down. Oh! Okay, let me see who the last ones to win were. Okay, this is did not finish. The people who were last to finish. Gets no buh, Wheel of Spin, and Rain 503. Can you check if I died? Yeah, I can. Congratulations, top 3 snails that finished. Yippee! Yeah, wait, who's... Congratulations, vote. I don't think... if you at least finish, that's not vote. If it's like you just keep dying, then is that just not what... Yeah, Calvin, you got 131. You don't have a speech ready? Yeah, that's just too bad. Alright. What about... I'm trying to think of what... Should I do last 3 again? You don't think you join any? Really? I mean, there's a lot of people who died. I don't know. Yeah, should I pick 6, 7, 68, and 69? Alright, whoever places 6, 7, 68, or 69 wins these next giveaways. Make sure to have your DMs open, or else you just don't get any free money, so... Yeah. Okay. Ew. Alright. Exclamation point. Play to join. I see a lot of people in here. Wait, I hope I land at 6, 7 or something. I'm joining myself. I have to finish my caffeine. I have like this much left. I wanted to play To the Moon, but I think I'm gonna cry. I don't know if I'm ready to cry. Because I'm pretty sure if I play it, I'm gonna cry and be sad. I have played it a long time ago. Literally, I was in my RPG Maker phase, and I played a lot of RPG Maker games back in like late high school years. And I want to replay To the Moon because I actually don't really remember much about it. All I just remember is really sad, and then I feel like if I played it now, I'd probably cry. Like, a lot. Thank you for the 3 months, Yorha. Maybe I'll save that for the weekend or something, yeah. I'll just... Voib? Wait, is Void... Glorp? Voib? Wait, I thought you were playing... Thing Guy. Wait, is this the last one? Is this the last... Or is there's one more? No? Oh, okay. You may have fallen asleep or... Oh! After Marbles? Yeah, I think so. I wanted to play To the Moon, but I feel like I'm gonna cry. I think I'll save that for, like, Sunday or something. Yeah, I'll pinky... Okay, I pinky promise... Cause Friday... Cause tomorrow is movie night. And then Saturday I have friend... Mario Party. So then... Sunday I have time. I pinky promise. I will shave off a part of my head if I don't. One section. Now you probably hope that I don't stream. You're leaving Sunday? Oh, Taylor. Yeah, movie night on Friday is the Chainsaw Man. It is a arc movie. And then, yeah. Alright, starting! Sorry, I gapped too much. Counting down. What time is it? I don't know, whenever I stop streaming on Friday. I can end earlier if that's better for everyone. Because I usually start stream at like 8 my time. But yeah, I don't know. Shrugging. What movie? The Chainsaw Man movie. Exclamation point shave? No! I don't... I'm not like a sheep. You're not supposed to shave me. My top is cute things. Don't shave that bush. Okay, but like... Realistically, if you had a bush... I mean, like... Me and Daff and Cyan were talking about this. If you had a bush, and you had a bush fade... The bush is a fade, which... Would you fade from the top, or would you fade from the bottom? Like... The top? I think Cyan said something like, well, if you shave from the bottom, then the person, like, if they're doing something, then it's like... We're just... But, like, from the top makes more sense to me, because, like, aesthetically, or, like, if you have, like, a hair, then it would just, like, look... It would look kind of funny if you did it from, like, the bottom up. But then we're, like, thinking, like, what if you did it from the sides? Like, a landing strip of fade? I think that would actually go kind of crazy. Just focus on the marble? Dude, it's, like, moving at turtle speed. What do you mean, focus on it? What am I supposed to be looking at, man? Landing strip fade, that one made me laugh, but... The reverse? Oh, so it's like only on the sides? That would just remind me of like a balding man. Someone who just haven't... It would remind me of the guys... The perfect example is the Pokemon NPCs from Gen 3. The guys that legit have, like, the shiny dome and then it's, like, brown hair right here. That's what it would remind me of. If I ever saw that, I'd be... Oh. Everyone's dying. Okay, now I get to see who 6'7", 6'8", and 6'9" are. Dead lol. Goodbye. Oh, you don't even want to be 6'7". Wait, why not though? Wouldn't it be awesome? Alright, sorry that you're not actually the winner in this one. I'm sorry. I gotta scroll down. Who's 67? Bagel Goose? Oh wait, Vilecon, you're 69. Bagel Goose, Who Grips, and Vilecon. Congratulations. Yeah. We had a couple of subs win. Wait, who's really close? Oh. Let's try. Wait, Voib! 82nd! Alright. How many more do I have left? Do I have like 4 left to give? I don't even know how much I've given away. It's either 4? Yeah, it's 4, okay. Yeah, what if we just do, 2 and 2? Okay, what about the next one? It's the first person and the last person. The next one is last place and first place. Okay, let's do that one. Castle Siege. Bowser lays siege. Alright, exclamation point play. Have your DMs Twitch whispers on, please, so you can be message for your thingy. You know what? There's like a lot less people streaming on Christmas than I thought. Actually, no. There were a lot more people streaming on Christmas than I thought they would. I thought like everyone would be doing festivities, but there's actually a decent amount of people streaming today. What is the price? $100 in whatever form. Most forms, I mean, usually I prefer like a gift card, but you can get it sent through other things. Because sometimes, depending on where you live, you can't accept those. Thanks for the 31 months, Susie. Super Sorry was just chatting and Deadslop. Well, Deadlock is really festive because they have the little Christmas skins, at least. Kind of cute. For like every holiday thing, they usually kind of make it festive. I think it's cute. That doesn't mean it's good. I think Deadlock is fun. But maybe not fun to watch for people who don't play the game. But I think that's most games, kind of. For chance if I win again, can I designate a winner? Yeah, you can like... Well... maybe I just do like the next person. I don't know. I want it to be a bit fair at least, so... If I win... Yeah, if you win again, I'd actually be really surprised. That'd be kind of crazy. Alright, starting! Going! 8 seconds. Either pray your first or last. For the 4 months, Imagine Fawn, Imagine Dragons. Imagination. I like doing marbles sometimes because I can peep at like what you guys have as your profile picture. Cause oh my god, what? Oh my god, wait, it's laying siege. Rakan! This guy plays League of Legends. I mean, he has LOL in his name. Pro Swift, wait, I recognize that name? The cat. Judge. Wait, that's a... Wait, you're like Giga in the lead right now. I don't even know where everyone else... Oh my god, did you just like die? Oh, your momentum. Oh, that's so unlucky. Oh, wait, but they... Oh, where's everyone else? Oh, wait, actually, you're kind of close behind. The bombs are actually... They're laying siege on you. Oh! Runaway Suzuka. Oh my god, that got catapulted. No! You guys just all catapulted off the map. Goodbye. Oh, jeez. Do the barrels explode? Is that why? Wait. Oh! Blit! He almost made it in and he flew over. That's so sad. Oh! This might be a winner. Boom. Okay, now we have to wait for last place. Where's Vilecon? Kitty! Oh my god, how do I look at like who's actually... I'm just gonna go all the way back there. Let's see, who's last? Let's get a move on Mikey. Or not, actually, if you want to win. Wait, Dury? Wait, I see Cleve. Would they stop laying siege? Not last, you're not last. Alright. Dom... Did you die? I don't know. Dom... is first, and then last is Mikey Parky. Congratulations. Yeah. Okay, now how do we do the last one? Is what I'm trying to think. Last one, we do 2 random numbers? Could I generate random numbers? Okay. Number generator. But I feel like this... It's kind of hard to put because I don't know how many people are going to enter. Oh, do it after the race is finished? Oh yeah, you know what? That I could do that too, actually. Alright, we can finish the race first and then... Okay, for the last 2 giveaways, it'll just be random. I will generate 2 random numbers. Let me find something to do it on. I'll just do it on Google. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Which one should we do? Endurance test? Alright, I'm gonna make it really long, because... Yeah. Alright. Last one. Tenno Show Spring, yeah, you guys need Giga Stamina of Doom for this one. Oh, Mamas! Yeah, it's, good luck! This is a long course indeed. But hopefully you guys make it to the finish so you can qualify at least and get in there. Extra long level. Yeah, I'll leave this on for everyone to join for a bit. So everyone can get in the last one. I'm getting a headache, but that's probably because I didn't really eat. Girl, get in here. Okay. Join. I almost press start. Go eat, girl. I will after. Girl dinner. I ate a ham in a Hawaiian roll. That was good, but I need to eat more. At least. I have some... Wait, what should I do with my extra ham? I have so much ham, and my brother was like, what do we even make with this? Like, should I make fried rice? And I was like, I mean, you could do, like, anything with ham. Eat it. Well, I mean, like, incorporating ham into a dish, not just eating it plain. Ham, salad, burger, sandwiches. Bam musubi, but it's just ham. Ham musubi? I mean, I guess I could make a ham a musubi, ham burger, Cuban sandwich. Ooh. Grabbing a piece of ham at 4 a.m. in the fridge. Yeah, it's like a succulent piece of ham, too. It's not like a skinny piece of ham. It's like a thick cut of ham. Ooh, carbonara. Oh, yeah, pasta. Okay, these are good ideas. Pasta, Cuban sandwich. Ham giveaway? I would do one if I could. I can't, though. Because I think it would, like, not... It would go bad before it would reach you guys, so... Omelet? That also works. Glorp giveaway? Pipe bomb giveaway? No, I call getting a pipe bomb first. Me first. I get the pipe bomb. Glorp? For those who are typing exclamation point play, make sure you have your DM, your whispers open. Merry Christmas to you too! Wait, I have a confession, because you know how your name is Tony? And then, like, whenever I read your name, is it supposed to be... Is the tone part supposed to be Tony instead of tone? Because whenever I'd read your name, I just read it like hi to tone. I don't know if it... No? Oh, it's supposed to be high to tone? But I thought after I learned your name was Tony, I was like, oh, maybe he meant it like a, you know? But... Heidi Tony. Tone... High day. Oh! High day. I'm giving you guys 10 more 20 seconds, and then I'm starting the last giveaway, and then I have to generate the numbers for the giveaway. 2 people win the last 2. Please have your whispers open, or else you don't get anything, and that's just sad. Then you won't get to have your one really awesome game that you could buy for however many dollars. Alright, starting! I hope you guys have Swinging Maestro and Stamina Eater and I don't know what else you could even like Bofa, which is Fresh Breath of Air, Stamina Siphon. Lion Weight. Oh, what is it? What are the other? I mean, there's like Moxie, which is the front runner one though. There's freaking. Get me a pizza. Wait, I get it. Pizza, like pizza. Gourmand. Wait, pizza sounds. Oh my god, Wood and I were literally talking about Lunchables earlier today. And he was talking about, he was eating pizza, and then for some reason he was like talking about marinara, and I thought about Lunchables pizza. And I was like, Lunchables pizza sounds really good right now. I'd freaking munch that. You just ordered pizza? What topping? Dude, pizza Lunchables are fire. And now I kind of want a pizza Lunchable. I need to go back to the grocery store and get some Lunchables or something. Do they still have lead? I don't know. Maybe I should go test. My guilty pleasure as an adult is that I still enjoy Lunchables. I mean, I feel like Lunchables, you just can't really hate unless if you just don't like the taste, which is fine. But it's just such a simplistic thing where it's like, it's not really much of a bother on your taste buds. Very straight to the point and easy. At least it's not the Mr. Beast meals. What are they called? Beastlies? Beastlies? Beasties? Beastlies? I have no idea what they're called. Beastable? Feastables! Oh! Beast mode. Alright, well... Number 1 doesn't get it though. I have to generate random numbers and you gotta hope. Okay, it's 663. 663 is the... I mean, I guess I have to see who finished first, the final results. Number generator. You don't think anyone died? Really? Oh, is it just the... I almost said insurance. Endurance test? Insurance. One guy died? Oh, stinky. Oh, noob down. Okay, let's see the results. Okay. How many people qualify? Okay, 661. Okay, here, let me show this so we can all see who gets generated on the thing. Property? No. Is it this? You guys see this? What the corp? Here, random number generator, here we go. What is it? 661? Alright, ready? Hold! Generating first person? 496? Who's 496? Scrolling? 496? Silencer. Oh my god, Zadie was right there. 496? Silencer. Congratulations. Zadie was one off. No! Alright, and then the last one. Oh! 340. Okay. Let's see who 340 is. I'm gonna slowly scroll up. Metronome! Wait, I recognize the name. Congratulations, Metronome. Yay! What's the giveaway? It's $100. Yippee! Alright, who wants to get banned for the rest of the year? We can do one and someone gets banned for the rest of the year. You can't chat until 2026. Someone's gonna get in here and they're gonna think they won something, but then they get... This is to get banned until next year, so have fun, I guess, if you want to enter that or whatever. You don't have to. This is just for fun. Random number generated? Yeah, for people who get banned for the rest of the year. Is it just the winner? No, I'm gonna randomly generate the person I ban. No hard feelings. Oh, I'll give it a preface. For whoever gets generated, I'll be like, are you okay with this? And if they say okay, then I'll ban them. But if they're not okay, then I'll be like, okay. Because maybe some people entered and they didn't know it was supposed to be that. We will boo them if they... What if they just didn't know? There's like a farting noise. Did you guys hear that? Dude, someone was doing fireworks yesterday. It was really loud. I was like, girl, it's not even New Year's. Do people do fireworks on Christmas? No, I'm not tooting. But, like, if I ban myself, then... I mean, okay, I'll join, but it's not like I... ban myself from my own chat. Then the stream explodes. Do I lose points if you get banned? I don't know. I feel like... you would? But maybe you do. I feel like you don't, though. Timeout would be fine, too. Timeout until next year, yeah. Alright, I'm starting this. Excuse me. Time out so we can still watch stream. Okay, I'll time you out until next year. I have to go calculate how long that is. You hope you win big. Yeah, you're gonna win really big on this one. A week timeout. True, I could do that. Can't wait to win a Lambo. Yeah, if you win first, you're gonna win a Lambo and a Ferrari and a McLaren and what are all the expensive cars? A Rolls Royce and a Bugatti, Aston Martin, and I don't know what else there is. A Ford F-150 as that's definitely the car to have. The Ford F-150. Ew, a Cybertruck. Merry Christmas. Oh my god, you said fast food and I forgot about I want a quesarito. I think Taco Bell's open. I think I could go to Taco Bell. I don't even know if Taco Bell's open on Christmas. Probably not. No! Joe was streaming earlier today. Yeah, I emailed him like the links to everyone to shout out, and then he said, "Yeah, I'll do one more video before the year ends at least." And I was like, "Yippee!" And he said, "Thanks for the links. It helps out a lot." And I was like, "Yay!" Taylor already did it. Well, yeah. I mean, I emailed him myself though. Gmail oops. You know what's really funny about Joe? I hope he's not in here. I mean, actually, it's not even a bad thing. It's such a older person thing. The text in the email, he upped the size by, I don't know, it's probably like almost size 20. And I just chuckled when I opened the email because the text is so long. I was like, God bless. I mean, it's like, it's so you can see. Because if it's too similar, like, Alright. I'm gonna generate a number and... okay, how many people were in here? God bless Joe. 346 or 46. Alright, let's generate this number here. Who's getting timed out until next year? 38? Who's 38? Nexenholic? I hope you know this was for getting timed out until next year. Goodbye. How long is the thing? Time out Nexenholic. No, not a whole year, bro. Freaking until next year. Girl, not a whole year! Wait, did Nexenholic say anything? It's moving too fast for my old eyes to see. This is how I treat my longest viewers? Yeah, I'm fricked up like that. Thanks, Kevs. They only said play. Nexenholic? Thoughts? Are you okay with getting timed out? Goodbye. Can I do one W? Does this work? Did it work? Okay. Can we race for a rug now? No, I saw I need to make my own. Dude, I have my rug frame still next to me. Okay, well, I'll see you guys for... You have 300... Where? Wait, I need to... 117? Okay, hold on. I gotta go look at your guy. I'm gonna go peep at how many races you guys have. Oh my god! 323! Good loud. Keep in mind... I don't know if I don't know if you're here. Oh, you are. It only says 9. Okay, well, thanks guys for joining in this Christmas. Can you go back? I looked at the wrong thing. What? Well, you want me to look at yours? You only have 4. But thanks for tuning in this Christmas. I hope all of the winners got to message, get their thing, and if they don't, then you guys don't get anything, unfortunately. Who should I host? I should host Void. My boy? Give me a second. My boy Void? Not bad. Oh, wow. Yeah, everyone's kind of gone. Ray, GSM, Void. My boy. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Christmas holiday. I'll be back tomorrow. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna have a quesarito because I don't know if I don't think Taco Bell's open today. Maybe I'll get one tomorrow though. Just got here. Bye-bye. I think Daff is streaming later today. I think she might do some more top 10 movie clips. I might join in on that. And Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. What movie she... movie clip? I have no idea. Yesterday she watched Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind or whatever, and then I think she watched another one. Maybe. I don't remember which one. The Pulse and The Thing. Ooh. The Thing! But yeah. Bye-bye! Say Merry Christmas to Voib. Daft cried. Yeah, I saw her go, ah! At the end. Here's the thing.